Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my podcast. Today, I'm talking about the only book that you need to succeed, in my opinion, The Compound Effect. How many books discuss the power of habits? This is actually a title of a book, The Power of Habit. The Seven Habits of Highly Effective People, Automatic Habits, Atomic Habits, Many Habits, a Nudge, The Slight Edge. The all these books are on one concept: compounding habits, regularly doing something day in and day out. But this is my favorite book of them all, The Compound Effect, because it lays down the steps for people who have done these strategies, that concept in play, and they have gone to see awesome results. The Compound Effect. Now, the book is amazing. It's not so big, it's not so small, it's in the middle. Let me tell you the story that attracted me to this book to summarize the whole core concept. Let's assume there are two people. Let's call them Salki and Balki, right? These are two fictional names that I just created. Let's call them Jack and Jill. Let's call them Ahmed and Mahmoud. Any two people that you know of. Maybe one of these two people is you. Maybe not. I don't know. Just think of two people who are about the same age, live in the same area, have, and this is the most important part of the story, they have the same dreams. All right? Two people live in the same area, they are the same age, study at the same school, they have the same dream, right? Call it the American dream, the comfort dream. I call it the comfort dream. Most people that I know of want to have a comfortable life, want to have a nice house, nice job or business, nice car, to be financially secure, to have vacations, to spend time with the family, comfortable, nice life. All right. So both of these gentlemen, both of these ladies, whatever two characters in mind, have the same goal, the same dream. So we stuck with Salki and Balki because I like these two names. So Salki has the same goals of Balki. He wants to be in shape. He wants to be fit, have a good body. He wants to learn five languages. He wants to learn English, French, Spanish, German, and Russian because they are most popular languages and he likes them. He wants to start a business, start a project to become financially free. He wants to travel the world. He wants to read 1,000 books. He's kind of like me, but I want to record them. Um, Balki, on the other hand, his best friend, has the same goals, but what is the difference between them? So what did Salki do? He decided that he's going to focus on the most important things to push him through his goals. He decided that he's going to work out for half an hour every day. He decided that he's going to read for an hour of a book about finance, right? Because that's his dream, to start a project. He decided to spend 1 hour every day with his family. Every day, this is like a religious meeting that he has with his family, always talking about what's going on, having fun, or discussing issues. Decided to take his family on a weekly outing and maybe a couple of months vacation to go on a beach or something. He decided to save 30% of his income and to live on 70% and invest those 70%, invest the 30% that he keeps. What else? He decided to study every day the language for 1 hour. So reading some sentences, practicing them, repeating, recording, typical language stuff. Right? So these are his goals, to, draw an image for the end of his life. This is very, very important to look for. The first thing that you look at is the end. As Stephen R. Covey said, start with the end in mind. Look at the perfect world, the perfect version of yourself, the perfect scenario that you want to live on, and start building blocks. Start building daily routines, habits, small things that you do today to reach it. So what this gentleman did. Now his friend Balki, on the other hand, has the same dreams, wants to be fit, wants to be healthy and have a good body. and mind. He wants to be financially free and start a business. He wants to learn languages, travel the world, yada yada yada. Same stuff. But what did he do? Nothing. Basically, our friend is afraid to start. He's procrastinating, he's lazy, he's most of us. Unfortunately, he spends some time with his family. Every couple of days, he spends a couple of hours, but then he just leaves for a couple of weeks, couple of months. Maybe you are present with people, you are around them, but you are not actually present. You are on the phone, you're watching something, you are distracting yourself from the people you love. That's what our friend here did. Sometimes he went to the gym, he worked out for weeks or a couple of months, and then he quits, does not want to continue. He goes to train really hard, like for 1 hour or 2 hours. He does everything very, very good, perfect. But then he does not continue. He wants to learn English. So what did he do? Well, he tried to take a course, took one level, the other level, 3 levels, very good. But then after 3 months, he was like, come on, I do not speak perfect English in 3 months. So he quits. He tried to save some money to start a project. The money was not enough, so it was like, this project is not for me. Did not continue. He wanted to read books. He dedicated like 3 hours to read books, like he wanted to finish a book every day, kind of like what I do. But he was not so lucky, and he did not continue on his reading books. So after a while, and this is the key of the book, the compound effect is something that you do not see today or in the next week or next month. Is something you see in 4 to 5 years. And this is the painful effect that in a couple of years, I want you to remember right now, 5 years ago, how things were for you. Go on Facebook Memories, and see pictures from like 5 or 7 years ago. You would be flabbergasted. You'll be amazed to see how time just flew away. Time flies, as they say, and nowadays the proof is scary. So our friend, in a while, with his isolation with himself, his family started to become so distracted, and there was not real connection between them because he does not spend time consistently, but just a couple of settings here and then. His body deteriorated because he did not continue working out, and he had health issues. His finance were terrible, and as he did not learn how to save or invest, and he did not read to educate himself, he did not speak a word of English or Spanish or any of the languages that he did. This is something really scary, and I want you to think about it because it's so real. In this day that you live in was future. 5 years ago, you thought to yourself, I want to do this and that. I want to start a business. I want to learn a language. I want. And now, this day was the future. Have you achieved anything that you wanted to do 5 years ago? Because if not, imagine 50 years ago. Imagine the end of your life. This is a really scary thought, but people either achieve things because of inspiration or desperation, when they feel good, inspired, happy, or when they are desperate, when they see failure as their biggest enemy, which is a real truth. Imagine at the end of your life, you have accomplished nothing. You are in the worst shape of your life. You're full of diseases. You are so poor. You did not succeed. You don't have skills. You don't have people you love. You don't have anything of your dreams that you set. I hope that this thought might move you, as it has for me. On the other hand, let's finish on a positive note. Our friend Salki, who worked out every day for half an hour, consistently for 10 or 15 years. This compound, this vision that we see, the real impact for is after years, right? 10 years of working out every day, just a couple of push-ups, squats, crunches, full body workout. You can go on YouTube, by the way, find full body workout in under half an hour. So this is what this gentleman did. 10 years working out every day. His body is in perfect shape because of the compound effect. Because of everyday workout, he is now so healthy, and his friend is not. Saving 30% of his salary and investing it in his side project, in 10 years, this guy has his own business and he's a millionaire. Absolutely. The knowledge that he acquired from reading every day for an hour financial books on business creation and marketing and sales, he had all the tools. And he's been practicing every day a language for 10 years, and he speaks 5 languages fluently. All you need to master a language is 1 year. There are many books on that. I might get to them. Fluent in 3 Months by Benny Lewis is a great book. The Polyglot Project is another book. Also, Bill Handley, How to Learn a Language Easily and Quickly. So, great books. So, what else? This guy spends an hour every day with his family, his wife and kids and mom, and this hour compounding has made great effect on his life. His family, the connection now after 10 or 20 years, all his children remember all this time that he spent with them. His relationship with his family is really strong and it's real. So this is the power of the compound effect. Draw an image, a picture of the best and worst case scenario of your life. How do you want to see the end of your life? Your body, your mind, your finance, your relationships, your knowledge. What do you want to leave behind when you die? Because, well, let's face it, you will. And start doing something every day. This is the compound effect in one line. Do something well, and do it every day. Do something, do it well, and do it every day. This was the compound effect. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that it moves you to start working. I hope that it moves me to start working. I know the book is really great. It had a great impact on me, and I hope to see you on the other side.